We often start with a symbol of tranquil peace. Then that serenity erupts into a dark, roaring cosmic flame. During the 9-day festival of Navratri, millions of people worship Navdurga, the 9 distinct forms of the Hindu goddess Durga. The sheer variety of weapons, mounts, and expressions in these depictions often suggests a disconnected collection of ancient mythological characters. Looking closer at this pantheon, a pattern emerges. Navdurga maps both the creation of the universe and the specific stages of human spiritual evolution. This sequence functions as a psychological guide. It takes a seeker from their physical grounding, pushes them through internal battles, and delivers them to a state of clarity. The journey begins with goddess Shailaputri, the daughter of the mountains. She represents the foundation of existence. Riding the bull mirrors the requirement for stability and patience at the start. You cannot build a spiritual path on shifting sand. With that foundation set, the sequence moves to Brahmacharini. This stage introduces Tapasya, or intense discipline. She carries only a rosary and a water pot, with no weapons in sight. Her story is one of thousands of years of penance, living without food or comfort to turn raw desire into unbreakable determination. This establishes that spiritual awakening is impossible without first mastering basic physical grounding and grueling self-restraint. With that discipline secured, the third stage awakens. Chandraghanta represents the courage required to protect Dharma, the moral and cosmic order. The calm bull is replaced by a roaring lion. She wears a bell-shaped moon on her forehead that sounds a warning, signaling a constant readiness to fight off incoming threats. By establishing that defended space, the fourth form, Kushmanda, can create. From her divine smile, the entire universe, the sun, planets, and life itself is born. Raw creation transitions into the fifth stage, Skandamata. She rides her lion while holding her infant son, Kartikeya. The child brings a maternal focus. The energy required to spark a new idea differs from the energy required to nurture its growth. The power to create is only sustainable when paired with the responsibility to protect what has been built. As growth continues, it eventually hits resistance. Stage 6 is Katyayani, the warrior born from combined divine energies to destroy the demon Mahishasura and restore balance. Then comes the 7th stage, Kalaratri. She takes on a dark form, wielding fire and riding a donkey through a storm. Her role is the total erasure of deep-rooted negative forces. She is the annihilator of illusions that disrupt the cosmic order. For a seeker, this represents the moment they must face their own darkest inner demons. To move forward, the ego, fears, and ignorance must be violently torn down. True progression requires the willingness to confront and burn away these internal flaws. After the struggle of battle is washed away in the Ganga, the 8th stage emerges. Mahagauri brings a return of clarity and forgiveness. This clears the path to the final stage, Siddhidatri. She is the giver of siddhis, the ultimate spiritual powers and enlightenment. The fierce animal mounts are gone. The roaring lions and charging bulls are replaced by a still, blossoming pink lotus. The journey ends here. Evolution concludes not in continued battle, but in a state of unmoving stillness and perfection. This divine energy moves in a specific sequence, from a grounded daughter and a disciplined seeker to a warrior, a creator, a mother, and finally an enlightened power. This 9-step cycle mirrors the life cycle and the transformation process of the human experience. The progression follows a specific logic. The peace of the lotus is only attainable after the grit of discipline and the confrontation with darkness. The festival of Navratri serves as an active reminder of this work. It tracks the psychological journey required to transform ourselves. This cycle is operating in our lives today, challenging us to identify exactly which stage of the cosmic blueprint we are standing in right now.